What's up, everybody? Welcome to another segment of Talk Entertainment and Art. Now, we still continue our journey. We would like to welcome everybody on the third episode of Season 6. And today, on the guest seat, I have Prayer. And I would like for her to introduce herself. But before she does that,
How?
Your name is Prayer. I feel
no, people need to stop doing that. Honestly, if it's not a song, go to Mthandazere or something. There's always something.
It's always something.
Always something.
But do you feel like it's a wrong thing for them to address it like that?
I mean, we're human beings, so I understand. I guess I'd do the same thing, Nami, if I was on the other end.
It's my sword.
Yeah, exactly.
It's in our nature.
Yeah, because it cares, but it's fine.
It's fine. So I just told you ngaloko bafethu nangabe akakhona ukusithandazela sis. Anyways, can you actually introduce yourself to our viewers at home? For those who don't know who she is and what exactly does she do?
Well, hi everyone. My name is Prayer Al. I am firstly a nursing student doing my final year.
The degree comes first.
Yeah, degree comes first. It's very important. I'm specializing in mental health nursing. I'm also an artist. Well, upcoming, I guess. I do music. I do quite a number of things, but
You do quite a number of
a number of things.
So you're talented.
Not necessarily talented, but then I guess determined.
Determined.
Yeah.
Determined is an understatement. I feel like it's an overused word and it's an overused word in our days.
Mm-hmm.
But, we'll continue having the conversation and you guys are going to decide whether she stands by that or she does not. But yeah, relax. We're just going to have a proper conversation. I'm just going to ask you,
Mm-hmm.
So like in terms of music, what do you usually specifically focus on?
With music.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, you said your name is Prayer L. Can you explain what the L stands for?
The L is there specifically for a mystery. It's there to keep people asking, what is the L for? Okay. So I'm definitely not gonna reveal L melele in.
That's an interesting statement. I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry about that. Can you continue?
All right. So yeah, with music, I only started being like really serious with music last year. Nanga Spotlight, MTN Spotlight. Before that I was just saying just because, but then got into it, and I feel like the genres that I'm leaning towards are more so in neo soul and Afro soul. So yeah, that kind of vibe.
So do you think you leading into that type of genre, was it because you participated in the Spotlight event?
Not necessarily.
Or is what you like?
With finding a genre, it's quite a journey, really, because you have to like try multiple genres before you really know which this is the one for me. I really love doing this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Have you tried a couple?
I've tried a couple. By a couple I mean just gospel. I did what else? Just gospel, but I did vocals for hip hop.
Yeah?
Yeah. Then I went straight into Afro soul.
I'm telling you, try Afrobeat. You never go wrong with Afrobeat. You never. And this goes to everybody who's a vocalist. If you're a vocalist, bro, stop sleeping on yourself. Try Afrobeat. Trust me.
I get that, but I also feel like with the genres I'm doing, there's very limited people in the country that are doing it.
That's another thing though. Our country, I feel like our industry is not yet ready to hear like different type of sounds, like your Afro soul, your soul sound. because we don't have an industry, we still need commercial songs.
So I need to do what everyone else is doing and try to fit in.
You don't need to do what everybody else is doing. You need a commercial song.
I don't know, man. I guess we'll have to see, because right now it's basically a process.
It's a process.
It's a process. Nothing has been finalized. Nothing is, cemented. It's just a process.
So what happened to the MTN Spotlight?
Ganjan, what happened?
Like, what you didn't win, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm asking, like, what happened behind the story? Like, towards you starting the whole journey and you not ending up not winning.
Okay, I get you. With Spotlight, I remember Nangi auditioner for Spotlight. It was just like, I was in a dark place, I'd say, mentally. I had shut out a lot of people, and I felt like, you know what, if anything, music is gonna revive that, that former me. And so I joined Spotlight, not with the intention to win. I need to put that out, not with the intention to win. Yeah, for me, it was more of just like doing it for the music, man, to be out there. Exactly. Just because I had shut myself from the world for so long. So I just needed to get out and do something. And so for me,
previously, have you ever, before you did the Spotlight, had you ever done something related to music? Or that was like your first?
Yeah.
And it took you to the top 10?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
top
crazy.
15. Was it top 10? I don't even remember. Top 10, top 15, something like that.
It was top 10.
Okay.
I think I saw when the votings were happening, I saw your name there.
Okay.
But yeah, so you joined the Spotlight. Show fine. And gain lapa. You do the cover. What song did you do the first night?
The very first edition.
Opa on Spotlight, when you do the entry, you do like a video.
We did a video because of COVID.
Oh, and then you go audition.
Then the audition was a video.
Oh, the audition was
the audition was a video. And then Baketa, I think 20 people.
Yeah.
In Vale. No, am I lying? Baketa 40.
Yeah.
And then we went there, headquarters MTN. We all had to do a second audition. Lapo, it was a live audition.
Yeah.
And then they selected 20.
Yeah, top 20.
Top 20.
That's when we vote.
Yeah, that's when you guys started voting.
So like towards you saying, okay, now I'm in the MTN Spotlight. What's the next step for me? I have to get these votes. Did it ever hit you like, I might win this? Or you were just not interested?
Because I was not. I feel like the one thing that can really pull me down is Uguti. I'm not a social person.
Yeah.
Angwati, I cannot talk to people. I cannot communicate with people. Ganti, with music, it's very important to be a people's person. Just communicate with people, talk to people about your music, introduce them to yourself. And it was difficult for me to do that.
Okay.
To tell people, go vote.
Okay, not necessarily that it's important for you to voice out your voice to the people. It's just a matter of finding the right team, like a proper PR team to back you up. Because they can do all the work. You could just, be the brand and you let everybody do the work.
True now, but then back then, competition, you're not even in the mindset, you know what, I could actually win this.
So MTN have a campaign?
No.
They don't? Tough.
No, you're on your own. Yeah, you're on your own, and they introduced Ayoba at the time, so you had to get people to download the app so that batok votela kona.
Makes sense. More money for them.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I also realized that you do song covers, right? What made you decide to do song covers?
Me doing song covers is more for creating a fan base. It is I don't want to release music. I want people to grow with me and me to grow with them.
Yeah.
So through song covers, I'm able to learn my voice and be comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And in the process, people are able to watch that process as well.
Okay.
So yeah, for me, song covers are basically for that. And by the time I release my music, I know that there are definitely people who are going to listen to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you tried doing a local song cover? Because we have like a lot of music in the country.
We do. Beautiful music too.
Have you tried doing a song cover?
I will not lie, I have not. But maybe I will. I think I will. Probably.
I feel like people who do song covers have a huge advantage because here's the trick. There's a song that's popping, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you feel like, okay, I can do a song cover for this song.
Mm-hmm.
You literally have an advantage of beating everybody else because you can sing, right? You can literally just do a song cover and then you post it. You might find yourself in the remix or something.
Yeah, true.
Starting small.
True. I feel like with the Vocalist corner.
Yeah.
We pre-recorded all of these covers.
Oh.
So Nyalo were releasing them like one by one. Yeah. So I think Kuti, if I'm going to do my song covers of local content, maybe but I just
you can also pre-record the song. I mean, it's not that much of an issue.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not that much of an issue.
Yeah.
And it also places you on an advantage to being known by the creators around.
Mm.
And you know, they can hit you up for features and then you charge them, you know.
Yeah.
Start somewhere.
Sense. Yeah, it makes sense. I think it's something that I can consider.
But okay, now you're doing song covers and then you realize I can actually write my own music. Yeah.
Mm.
Who are you working with towards fulfilling that purpose?
Oh, I have a manager.
You have a manager?
I haven't mentioned that yet.
How long have you been having that manager?
Not very long. I think since March, February this year, if not January.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so not very long. But yeah, he really helps, man, with the writing process and with everything really. I know writing process, like just literally everything. Prayer L is literally just
everything.
Yeah.
How's your knowledge? How well are you exposed to the music business in terms of split sheets, in terms of contracts, in terms of everything towards pertaining the music business?
The industry.
Okay, not the industry. We'll get to the industry. The music business, like the business side of things.
As a business.
Yeah.
I have attended a couple of workshops.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where we were really enlightened about a lot of these things. A lot of that, and you know the importance of viewing music as a business, investing in it more than anything. Just business in like yeah. So yeah. I could say I do know quite a lot about it, and
can you actually share like a few of those things pertaining publishing? Yeah, in terms of publishing, if you know anything about publishing. I'm not trying to push you on the spot like that.
Well, I'm not well versed about everything, but yeah, man. Yeah, I
relax.
But it's very important to be aware of your audience.
Right.
Yeah. And reaching out to the right media outlets like in this country music so you need to, you know, be aware of all of that. My paper and all of that in our country. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, clearly you still have a lot of work to do.
I do know it. It's not in my immediate memory. Yeah, this and that. But I do know it.
All right then, which means you're safe.
Yeah.
Good then, because I don't want you coming next time you come here. I don't want you coming
Yeah, no. But those things happen. I feel like those are the kinds of things that catch you off guard.
Okay.
Sometimes
it depends on the agreement you had with that person.
Mm-hmm.
The agreement might be we take 50-50 and then you sign the contract and then you later realize that It was 60-40.
My contract is so important. Music, so important that you need to involve a lawyer before signing a contract.
Yeah.
Because some of the things laba kona contract outdated. And so if you're going to read through them, you're not going to be aware of what are you signing up for. So yeah, it's very important to bring in the law part of it. And yeah.
So as a growing artist in the kingdom, what are some of the things the disadvantages that you come across as you continue through your music journey?
Disadvantages?
Yeah. Limitations, disadvantages. Gatekeepers.
Well, disadvantages. I'd say mostly not having the proper support.
The proper support,
because once you don't have proper support, you can even start doubting yourself.
Thanks.
And logo, it kills you more than the next person would have. Because once you tell yourself, or once you think, Uguti, you're not good enough, your music is not reaching the right people. Shoti people don't like your music. Shoti, those thoughts that run through your head, they can actually limit you. Ganzi, you could do much, much more. Other than that, I'd say things about this cut. We may not really have time because, as you know, the music industry is not really well established. So there are other things that you have to do. Like sengshelo in terms of like working but then sengkulmela something maybe in the next coming months or years. You might not really have enough time to do this thing, and that will limit your growth as well.
That will limit. I feel like you not having time is a decision that you as a creative you tend to take, but because music is not a hobby.
It's not a hobby.
So if you're somebody that really, really wants this, you are gonna put in the work, and the you putting in the work, it'll show to the public or to whoever is seeing, because it's just a matter of you deciding that I really want this.
True.
Like, there's nothing more I want more than this.
Very true.
And then you just have to put in the work.
But I think Lolo Gwendagoti Singakoni to really just focus on just music is, at the end of the day, we're gonna need to have money to survive. You're gonna have to do something that's gonna give you something to get you going.
Yeah, you are.
So now you're focusing on music. Nala music utopia of probably after 5 years.
Worth it.
Is it really?
Worth it.
In the meantime,
is worth. In the meantime, it depends on what you decide to do. I mean, it's one person decision that I'm gonna make music, but I need something that's gonna support my music. Okay, let me try getting a job. But balancing it with the music. And you knowing you're working towards you having that record deal or having that number one hit song in the country, But it's just putting in the work. For me, I feel like if you really about it like that, you are going to put in the work and we are going to support you. Because one thing, I go to see a faithful support say nigga much does disappoint.
Consistency. But content creation, guys, it's so exhausting. It's so exhausting, and it's something we don't talk about. I don't know why.
It is. I feel like one of the reasons it has become so exhausting is because right now we lack uniqueness. We tend to consume a lot, but we refuse to create a lot. We consume too much, and then our creativity is limited because of the things we consume. That's why you're gonna go into Instagram and then you're gonna scroll. You're gonna see a nice ass picture, and then you're gonna continue scrolling. You're gonna see another nice ass picture. But if you look at the similarities, it's almost the same thing because we're just recreating this thing.
The very same thing.
Exactly. Algorithm say cracker.
Yeah, no, I get you.
But content creation is something that if it shouldn't end, it should like continue happening over and over again. So that
it requires consistency.
So that you get better in whatever thing you do.
I agree with you fully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you being like a singer in the kingdom, do you feel like you would do better in another country?
Probably. I'm not gonna lie, probably, because I just feel
Don't
like
tell me about opportunities.
I was literally about to say.
Nah. Don't tell me about opportunities.
I was literally about to say that.
Don't tell me about opportunities. I've heard that story too many times.
Guys, Mara, I understand, man. So I don't want to make too many excuses and just. But
lay them out. Let's hear them. If it's excuses, I'll tell you. Make an excuse.
No, vele my excuses lele swenda.
So basically, I don't want to work.
It's not because we don't want to work. We do want to work.
But
you're very passionate about this. I feel like no artist music.
It's a very difficult decision to take to be an artist in this kingdom.
Yeah, it requires your determination.
Yeah.
So yeah, it requires quite a lot. Would I do better in a different country?
But the question is this: it's difficult to do it, but there's still people who keep on striving.
Yeah, and that's why
Little Ghostbuster's been doing this thing for over 10 years.
So long.
For over 10 years, bro, and it's still going in hard. He really wants this like nobody else.
He's passionate.
He's passionate about it, and his passion.
That's all you need, yeah.
It's gonna pay off eventually. It's gonna pay off, but you see how many years he's been doing this.
It's draining, Shem. Mina. If I quit, I'm not saying I will quit, but if I quit, you have to understand, Guti, it's because this thing is draining. Working so hard because you put so much into this, and people never really see the work that goes into. And
they
maybe
don't.
Vele, they're not wrong. Maybe it's not perfect, Vele. Maybe it doesn't sound as good. But when in the process, we are training.
You tend to give out a lot.
Mm-hmm. And you receive what? Nothing.
Not really nothing, but...
Nothing. What do you receive?
I don't want to say it's nothing. I don't know. Maybe we'll look for another word.
Okay.
But you're saying you can have better opportunities in another country. Which country do you think, if you can go, you can have?
Yeah.
You can make it.
I can't name a country, a specific country, but I do feel like.
But like as a creator and as a person, there's somewhere that you belong somewhere, and you know that place that. If I could go to this place, I would fit in perfectly. Or if I could go to this person, I could fit perfectly.
I've never really thought about it yet. A specific country, I don't know. Because maybe SA, maybe. That's a big maybe. A very big maybe.
A big maybe.
Yeah.
Wait, why don't you go join Idols? Wait, is it Idols? Is it South African acts only? For Idols?
I'm not too sure, yes.
South Africans only. Tough.
Yeah. A lot of people have told me to.
I've seen it.
Swati artists. Swati
people. Mozambican person.
Really?
I think I've seen it. When they were still auditioning. You know those people who just go there to have fun?
Yeah,
I think I've seen
it. Yeah, but yeah, man.
But I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
Would I
join Idols?
Yeah, would you join Idols?
The pressure, like Idols.
There's no pressure there. There's not really pressure.
There's so much pressure, but I think I would join.
Thing is,
I think it's worth it.
But the pressure comes with benefits.
Yeah, it
does. You could literally be a star while you're still there.
Yeah, and Go Idols, it doesn't even need acting to win.
Yeah, you can just
you being there.
You being there, it's a bonus.
The connections,
like a huge
meeting,
bonus.
yeah. So I think I would.
You would?
I would.
You take it with both hands.
Definitely would.
And you also mentioned that you were peer counselor.
Counselor, yes.
Can you briefly explain what peer counseling is?
Peer counseling, it is more of just being the person that your peers can come to for debriefing, because as varsity students we carry so much, we deal with so much, and sometimes we don't know who to talk to. Sometimes they'll judge me, and so peer counselors are there just for that, to be there for the people that really need to offload and really unwind and talk about these things that they're carrying on their shoulders. Yeah. So I am a peer counselor. I do that. Yeah, obviously. Ngathutshela ngumngane akho thinking attack tikuphathize ngenhloko. So it does, but I feel like the good thing about it is we are also able to debrief nananati.
Yeah.
To other people. Yeah, well, professionals. Figuring offload and khulume ukuthi this week I had a student who,
khuluma kubaphathi wena.
Yeah.
So khuluma kubaphathi.
Akusibaphathi per se.
Yeah.
Yeah, but professionals, man. Someone who's going to listen and understand, because some of these things so you're listening to them so that they can actually speak, because sometimes we just want to talk. Sometimes it's not about the solution to the problems. It's just about talking.
I feel like for your type of job, you deserve some sort of a show, like a podcast where you can talk about these things, not just address them to the college student, but to everybody else.
Yeah.
Who's maybe going through the very same thing, And also somebody who hasn't experienced it, who wants to go to college, but and it can be a huge advantage to that person.
Yeah, it is something that it would be very important, because it's good mental health awareness of some sort.
Fact.
Yes, enabling people to deal with their issues in a better way.
And it's affecting a lot of people, not just students only. A lot of people. So, what are some of the main issues that people come across to you and talk about?
Finances. People
demand,
and it's not even funny. So most people are complaining about that. They don't know how to handle things. What am I supposed the issue is so complex. And
yeah, really, you can't help that person.
You can't help that person.
But besides finances,
relationships. Finances, relationships.
Here's the cheetah. It's a common thing, but everybody normalizes it like it's a good thing to do,
Yeah, well, relationships, they're very heavy, because aside from cheating, there's a whole lot more, man. Mundu ati abasamniki attention, or
attention.
A whole varsity student.
What?
Ifuni attention your boyfriend.
What? Do you think it's really that important?
I feel like important kubani, because we're different.
Facts.
Completely different, and we experience things differently. So when I maybe attention go but to the next person, it is crucial. So singing in,
but so someone's who call over attention. Talk to the nigga. Nigga attention. Otherwise,
you need to understand, Guti. Also, university students are young adults. Sengati Guti. Send it in ganjan.
But
we're just trying to figure. We're not stupid.
Yeah,
true. But
stupid.
We're not aware of a lot of things. Some people are struggling with self-esteem. Agahati guti iwith yakhe itini, like agahati guti atiphathe kanjani. And so these are the things that you need to be aware of, and umsitu umuntu ukuthi understand ukuthi you're worth more than this.
So how do you help a student who suffer with lower self-esteem?
Self-esteem, it starts with affirmations. is helping someone to have and make positive affirmations every day consistently.
Yeah.
It helps you get used to knowing ukuthi, you are this, you are that, maybe you are good, or just those affirmations, and reassuring them, because sometimes people ukhanza ukuthi unelo self-esteem nje, it's because of society. Society told them ukuthi I wena you're umtimba wako, it's not yabo. So lo muntu loyo so frustrated because of that, and they've lost their self-esteem. And so yours is to really deconstruct that.
Yeah.
Yabo, break down those negative thoughts kuloyo muntu loyo, so that you can reconstruct the positive thoughts, telling them that they are, good. They like semhlabeni lana.
I can never
You can never
do a
what?
job. It sounds like a whole lot of job.
Really?
Funny thing, I had a friend who used to have a low self-esteem. So and then I tried, because like I had to help him, because I knew this nigga's gonna die if I don't help him. So I was reading about it, and then I came across some other YouTube video. This guy's like, you just buy like a small booklet, and then each and every day when you wake up, you write two things good about yourself that you like about yourself, and then you paste them on the wall. And then you go later that day or the following day, depending on how much information you can consume. So, and he actually turned out to help him, because he was, I think, 3 months down the line, he was a beast. Like, he was a beast. Confident, dyed his hair white. Like, what? That's you, boy. How you go shine. So, like I'm saying, we see, low self-esteem is not just something that can affect. It can literally hit anybody.
Yeah.
Even a grown-ass woman it can hit her. Like
Definitely. And so with helping someone with a low self-esteem, yeah, self-esteem ibe right. Wena ube positioned right. Nje holistically. Yeah, but in every aspect.
So like for you as this person who's helping all of these people, how are you preparing to take care of yourself, man? Because it's like you always, you always hooked somewhere.
Me, personally, I'm one person who believes in a meditation.
You meditate?
I meditate a lot. And
Wait, okay, just before, sorry to cut you out. What sort of meditation? Do you do the chakra meditation?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Chinese one, this one.
But yeah, you're positioning yourself, because what you need to understand is now Leo position Leo.
Yeah.
Your spine is upright.
Okay, this is getting deep, guys.
Yeah.
So listen carefully.
Listen carefully.
This is getting very deep, bro.
Yeah, so your spine is well aligned, and we have energies across our bodies. Yeah. If you know about chakras, then you know the head chakra, the neck chakra, all of that.
Yeah.
So you being in that position is actually you bringing those energies into alignment.
Yeah.
And once they're in alignment, you are able to think better.
Yeah.
You're able to be in control of your body instead of your body being in control of you. You're controlling your soul. You're controlling your very spirit. So meditation is very important to me. I try to do it every day.
I want to know, how do you manage to take yourself outside of the human body and then connect it with your spirits?
The mind.
The mind is a very powerful place.
So powerful. So powerful. So once you close your eyes and channel your thoughts, your mind, and your very energy towards that one thing, you will get there. You will really get there. So, and when I realized this, I was so mind blown. It was just like, it's all within you. Like, go away. You can, it's just you adjusting it, you directing yourself. So,
but
yeah.
Hey, this thing is a very tough topic because it has advantage and disadvantage. Another person, okay, to connect to the spirit mind, it's another dimension that needs you to be, a fully functioned person. You can't just go there high, bro.
And it requires time.
And it requires time too.
Time to actually.
So how long do you usually take to
meditate?
To meditate. Minimum.
I won't lie. I take 10 minutes.
Yeah.
In the morning, 10 minutes at night. So by time, I mean it requires you to do it consistently. So doing that every day, doing that weekly, monthly, and it becomes a part of your routine and a part of who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good advice. So guys, if it happens, you're going through some things and you have nobody to talk to, we have Almighty Prayer in the building, bro. I mean, she helping people. She helped me. She got the chakra thing, the chakra magic, bro.
The chakra thing.
That chakra magic, dog. So make sure you do hit up. But I want us to continue talking about some of the things that affect child students.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not just finances. It's not just relationships only.
Academics.
There's a lot you have to digest. There's family.
Yeah, family,
academics. There's growth.
There's
lashes. There's birthdays,
Trying to find the balance.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a human being, let's just talk about you. How do you manage to group all of those things, and then you decide on what you put your energy on?
I'm not sure if I'm getting your question correctly.
Okay. Maybe I'm putting it in the wrong way. I'm saying chakra mode. I'm in my chakra mode, bro.
So within.
I'm in my chakra mode. How do you manage to deal with all the pressures that you come across?
Okay.
As a human being.
Like I mentioned, debriefing.
Yeah.
Debriefing is important. Not only guma professionals, might I say, even lokuluma with your friends. Having friends, first of all, is very important. As much as we all...
That's another problem.
People are dealing with that. Like having friends, drama, but I'm pretty sure, even if you don't have 5 friends, you will have at least one person that you trust.
Yeah.
And someone that you can really talk to about anything. And that is very important. Knowing that you have that person... even when you're in your lowest moments, because as much as I don't have anything, at least I do have this one person who finds me valid, someone who actually listens to me, who hears me. So that's very, very important. And I would advise young people to have good friends. Not just group friends. Good friends.
Guys, we're giving you therapy today, man.
Yes.
We're giving you therapy. This is pure therapy. Mahala free of charge. All right, let's continue. So I want you to highlight some of the best moments that you've had as a creative, that you feel like it was an epic moment for you. Might not be big, it might not be small, but like,
Whew. Ooh. What a question. Epic moments. Have I had epic moments? I think probably. They're not coming to mind. They're not coming to mind, but I think I have, man.
I don't feel like it's an interview.
But doing music is really amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's like doing something that you love. You always find it amazing. No
matter. It's
the easiest thing to do. Just being in the presence of people that are willing to hear your voice, people that like seeing their reactions as you sing. That is for me priceless. Just knowing a good team. And some people actually approach you after Sotlabele and they be like, wow, wow, like you've touched my heart, and it's just like little old me touched someone's heart. Yeah, man. So it's beautiful. So that's the power of doing something that you love. Yeah, it's not only for you, but it's for
the people
in the vicinity as well.
So who are some of the creatives that you feel like if you could work with them, you can
I'm the worst person
bucket list. Let's I'm sure you have a bucket list.
I do not.
You do not have a bucket list?
I do not. I was actually thinking about this morning. Like,
I was thinking about it yesterday.
Were you?
I'm like, damn, bro. I'm not even halfway there.
Like, I'm just thinking, who inspires me? Who is my role model?
That's a very good question. I struggle to answer. Those are some of the questions I struggle to answer. Because I feel like, role models for me, personally, role models are overrated.
Very much so.
They're overrated, guys. If you have a role model, rethink that. I'm not saying don't, just rethink the whole situation. Because it is going to happen. You're going to meet that person. And trust me, it's not going to be nice. It's not going to be.
Yeah.
So, no bucket list for you?
I don't think I have a bucket list, but I do love working with people. And I have enjoyed working with the people that I've worked with so far. Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm very much keen.
Given the opportunity to work with anyone, maybe who you feel like, if my voice was on this song, it would be completed. Or if I could work with this person who could make a good song.
Yeah,
top 5.
Oh, top 5. My 5. Goodness. Maybe Msimisi.
Oh,
Msimisi, yeah.
Msimisi can sing.
Msimisi can definitely sing. Who else? Maybe Symphony. Symphony.
Or Symphony.
Symphony.
Home for Symphony. Okay.
Yeah, forget 5, but this is an over-ambition, but I love Manana. I don't know if you guys know Manana.
I don't know Manana.
You don't know Manana. He's a Swati artist, but he's in SA. And I really, really love his music. I love his artistry. I feel like, gonna over-ambition a bit, but Polocha baby.
Huh? I
really love Polocha. The way he delivers his music is just beautiful. He's a star. He's such a star, guys. He's such a star.
Yo.
Amazing. I love him. But I've never thought about it.
Coordinate
to gel with his,
yeah.
So that's why
I call the list. You left
list
I feel like you should have it, so that whenever the opportunity comes, it finds you prepared.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm keen, Mina, to work with people. Very keen.
You keen? Have you ever thought about making a piano? Do you like a piano?
Yeah, I love a piano.
You love a piano?
Me being a piano vocalist, I don't think so.
You wouldn't do
I
it?
Don't think so.
Why not? You feel like it's just not for you?
Maybe it's not for me. Hey?
I mean,
maybe
look
it's
at
not for me.
Okay, it might not it might not be for you until you try it.
That's with everything anyway.
That's with everything.
You tell yourself.
I feel like people who have like a huge advantage towards a piano are vocalists. Look at Shasha. That girl can sing. She can sing.
Yo.
She's crazy.
Yeah.
Ngosa's on a daughter.
Great vocalists.
They're great vocalists, but they literally have the voice, And I feel like it's an advantage if you have the voice and you're making them a piano song.
Yeah.
You just have to be creative about it. Commercial. You can literally give us a commercial song. The type of songs that we need as an industry. Because we still lack those songs. people are trying to, do their own thing, which is not a bad thing, but it is a bad thing.
We do need that one track.
We do need that one track that we as a kingdom can export to other countries, and it can be a hit song.
Yeah.
I feel like we still don't have that.
I'd probably try it out.
We do. Chiga, I feel like Chiga was one song that represented us as a country. But it wasn't registered even in the kingdom, so it's not our song, technically. But yeah.
But Stobanayo, man.
Y'all have to make it.
Soon.
Y'all have to make it.
We're working on these things.
When are you dropping, then?
Huh?
When are you dropping?
Dropping probably the end of this year or the beginning of the next.
The beginning of the next.
Yeah, because I am working on a project currently.
On a body of work, or it's just an EP?
An EP.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Who are you working with currently?
Well, I'm working well, my manager at the moment, I don't know if I shouldn't mention his name, but I don't think so.
He's your manager. Put him on.
Why? Why?
Put him on. He's your manager.
But yeah, we are working on an EP. Hopefully we'll be done with it by the end of this year.
Yeah.
Or the beginning of the next.
So have you thought about joining any other event besides Spotlight?
No. What other events are there to join?
Besides Spotlight?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Good, then I'm looking at it.
I don't know. If you know any events, can you mention in the comments so that she can join?
Yeah.
She's game, Jen. She's game. Like she's game.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on our industry as a kingdom. If you had the opportunity to change a few things, what would you change?
For industry.
On our industry in the kingdom, yeah. As a creative and as an artist.
Things that I would change. I think maybe not. Okay, I'm not sure. It's maybe not the industry. It would be reaching out to people. Like, I feel like go industry too. We're not really working really hard on exposing ourselves to the people. People don't know Emma artists because nati as the expose as the begi out there. That's why people don't know who we are and what we're doing. So if there's one thing that I change, it would probably be that.
So you feel like we artists, they lack that professional look.
Maybe not artists per se, but maybe everyone else needs to be involved in this. Yeah, bo. Because logo guthi singawadi lo music is because we don't even share it nananathi. Gure kanzi umuntu ashare noma adlala ingoma yala kangwani or something like that.
It's a rare thing, but it does happen.
It does happen.
But it's a rare thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a challenging situation, because as cool, but I understand what you're saying, and I feel like it's a good reason. It's just that I feel like it's a 50-50.
Yeah, it kind of is.
If the artists are, we have famous artists in the kingdom.
Yeah, we do.
We have famous people in the kingdom. But it's just a matter of you as an individual and as a creative, knocking door to door and introducing yourself. I'm an artist. My name is Prayer. I have a tape. Can I give you my demo? If you have time, can you listen to it? Do the groundwork,
Yeah, that's very important.
Road shows.
Konke lokho.
Keep it in mind.
Putting yourself out there, really.
And it also helps you to have that hunger for this thing, because you're putting in that effort. And eventually it is going to pay. It might not be today or tomorrow, but it is,
Definitely.
I know. I feel like I'm Dr. Phil right now. I'm just giving a lot of advice, which I should not be doing. But yeah.
But you're allowed to.
I'm allowed to, I'm allowed to.
Very much so.
And I feel like this was a very good conversation, even though walile kunginika scoop, but yeah.
How
vele awungitshele, so what's the craziest thing la bake bakucocela yona nje as a peer personality? You're not name dropping, but you know
the integrity of my work lies at me
it lies with it. Keeping it a secret.
Confidentiality.
Who had a threesome? Huh? Okay. Okay, guys, without wasting any time, if you made it this far with this video, we would like to thank you, and we really appreciate the support. Now, don't forget to engage with us right here on our page. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I go by the name of Babdlamini, and I have prayer with me. Yes. We out. A prayer afuni khuluma. Afuni
stege noma stebe.
Afuni stege. How long was that?